Now, many people think that once you've left a company or a job that you can never go back. But what about if you find yourself in that position? Your ex-boss calls you up to invite you to a job interview for a similar role you held with them, or perhaps there's a new job opening. There's absolutely no reason why you can't go back to work for your old employer, but there are a few things you need to assess before you do accept a position. So if you do find yourself in this position, check out these few tips to hopefully help you make the right decision. The first thing to do is to sit down and thoroughly assess and think through the job role. Now, there probably was a reason you left the company in the first place. It could have been that you didn't like the working environment, perhaps you didn't like some work colleagues that you worked with, or it could have been that there wasn't quite the career progression there that you're looking for. Whatever the reasons were, they're obviously valid ones at the time. So sit down and assess what those reasons were and see if they are different in this job role, and just make sure that if you do accept the job, that you're moving your career in the right direction. Next, you need to do some research. Now, whether you left the company a few months ago or a few years ago, there are some things that have probably changed. So it could be the company structure, there might be new team members, the divisions might have changed around slightly, or even the core business model could have changed. So you need to go on the website, read up on company literature, and do some research notes before the interview to make sure it's definitely a company you want to fit back into and it's the right move for you. Next, you need to think about your negotiation. Now, if your ex-boss has invited you to an interview, you're in a good position to negotiate because they obviously do want you to work for them again and were impressed with your previous work. So really think about what remuneration package you want. So what salary are you looking for now? What benefits are you looking for? And what career progression opportunities are you looking for? Where do you want to be in the next couple of years? Make sure you make some notes around that and ask your boss when you're in the interview, because that's really important to your happiness in the job role. After all of that, if you've decided it's definitely the right move for you and you accept the job, then the most important thing to think about is treating it like a clean slate and obviously being professional at all times. Now, I know you probably know the colleagues there, you know your ex-boss, you may even know how the company operates and the processes. But if you are accepting a position back at your old company, you need to treat it like a brand new job. So do everything you would do normally. So turn up early, work really hard, give 100%, make thorough notes, get to know new members of staff, and really treat it like a new job to make the most of it and make sure that you progress in the right direction.